hello to you and yours and welcome. I am Zintle with the latest in your news this hour here on GauTV News. In our headlines, we have a U.S. mission to South Africa hosted by SAIIA Wildlife Forum. Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa hosts a public engagement program. Fraud awareness session in Birchwood. GEP West Rand takes services to Mozambique community. And finally, annual People's Assembly in City. Our leading story, the U.S. mission to South Africa was pleased to announce its sponsorship of the 2017 SAIIA Wildlife Youth Forum, a regional youth summit the University of the Witwatersrand is focusing on regarding wildlife conservation and combating wildlife trafficking. The opening ceremony took place at Wits East Campus.
Conserving wildlife and working against wildlife trafficking, these are not easy topics, right? If this were so easy, we would have solved it by now. There are lots of different issues that are going on with competing interests, with agricultural interests, with communities that live nearby and with some of their traditions that are going to be at odds, with water usage. There are tons of interlocking pieces, and that's why we've broken you up into all of these different groups, into all these different stakeholder groups, to be able to figure out, at the end of the day, how are we going to be able to find one coherent policy and solution. It's going to be up to you guys. You are the ones that are going to find the solution that is going to be able to lead Southern Africa.
Hi, good morning. My name is Nick Von Mertens, and I'm at the U.S. Embassy in Pretoria. This morning, we're really excited to partner with the South Africa Institute of International Affairs here at Wits University to host a Model UN, where students from 11 different African countries have come together to simulate a Model United Nations to discuss ways of wildlife conservation and preventing or combating wildlife trafficking. So we have 75 students from 11 countries, all here who are going to be representing various stakeholders in that conversation, whether this is tourism or various agricultural stakeholders or government, and they'll be presenting those positions in a kind of simulated debate or conversation.
Hi, I'm Terofata Matlo, and I'm a grade 11 student from Pretoria High School for Girls. I've been involved with the South African Institute of International Affairs from last year doing Model United Nations, and I then got involved in the Environmental Sustainability Project, which is why I'm here today. At the African Wildlife Forum, I'm in the research perspective, whereby we've just been discussing the effects that tourism has on the African community and what we as the local people can do, and discussing other matters such as imposing tax to ensure that we are able to fund wildlife conservation. Because as we all know, there's quite a lot of other problems that our governments have to deal with, and sometimes funding wildlife conservation can be quite difficult.
Hi, my name's Jenna Dunford, and I'm from Westville Girls High School in Durban. I got involved in the SAIIA Sustainability Project, which is why I'm here at the symposium today. I'm with the delegation that's focusing on INGOs and basically how INGOs can help with collaborations between member states on wildlife conservation around the world. It's a very exciting opportunity, and I hope that we find a resolution that we all agree on and one that will ultimately benefit all the delegations and countries present.
Okay, my name is Clive Alfayo. I'm from Kenya. I work for an organization called Synapsarot. I'm here today in SAIIA. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about endangered species and vulnerable population. And it's a very interesting forum where you bring in young African people and the perspective of very many Africans and the youth mostly. And I think out of this, I would like to come to get out a resolution that will actually be implemented and not just end here and collaborate all over Africa. Yeah, thank you so much.